And hello, this is Apadman once again, and I have an announcement to make. This is coming from the Correllian Nativist tradition, first priest and priestess. And may I read the announcement for everyone? It is said with the title "Let Us Mourn." Greetings all. We are coming to you on a matter which we consider to be of some importance. We are sure that you will all agree that this has been extremely difficult year. To be honest, we never expected to see a year like 2020 has been. Many people are in great pain. Disease is raging across the planet, and ancient hatreds that once seemed in decline have re-emerged in terrible force. Fear and anger seem to be everywhere. Of course, this should not be entirely surprising. We are still in the turning of the age. If we examine the zodiacal ages, we will see that each begins with a breaking down of old forms in what often seem to be cataclysmic ways. Following this, the new forms of the new age take shape. If the old forms have been truly released, then the new forms will embody what is best in the new energies and will set positive pattern for new growth. However, if the old forms have not been truly released, then old poisons will be carried forward. To put it another way, we are collectively dealing with the shadow of the passing age. It is like an infected wound carrying all of the bad things from the passing age that have not been dealt with. We can either suffer from the infection and let it grow, or we have the possibility to lance and drain that wound if we choose to do so, to release the poison of the old age and cleanse the energies of the new. But to do this requires cleansing, release, and healing. This sowing will have a particularly powerful energy, not least in being a blue moon. A blue moon is an anomaly in the pattern of the year, a chaos movement in which powerful changes in pattern can be affected. How do we affect this? With so much pain in the world, so much pain in the hearts of the people, we must mourn. We must mourn, and we must release our sorrow and our fear. We must cleanse and heal our energy that we may cleanse and heal the world. We must mourn for all those who have died of disease and also those who have died of injustice. We must mourn for ourselves and for the world. Our vision in this, which we hope you will join in, is to provide a healing space, at once personal and communal, in which to heal all of the pain and sorrow of this time through emotional remembrance and shared release. A space in which we may open our hearts and facilitate deep releasing and healing of the pain, sorrow, and trauma that are bundled together in this moment. A space in which our communal wound may be lanced and cleansed, a space in which tears may flow and in flowing cleanse us all. Spirit has brought us a catalyst that will allow healing and clarity as we move into a future that we can make different and better than the past. Truly, this is the shadow work of the new age. Let this then be our mantra. Let us mourn, let us mourn, let us mourn. This chant will be the core of the ritual. Let us mourn, let us mourn, let us mourn. It shall be repeated many times. It shall be patterned with the energy of cleansing, releasing, and healing, which are the true nature and purpose of mourning. We shall honor those who have died during these troubled times, and we shall mourn for them. We shall honor the ancestors. We shall call forth the ancestors and seek their help and guidance. We shall bring through their messages and channel their energies. We have asked the Holy Order of Paladins to facilitate this ritual. The retired Reverend Sir Jason High Corral shall act as High Priest. The Reverend Sir Elizabeth Corral shall act as High Priestess. The ritual will be held on October 31 and shall begin at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so that the beginning of the oracle shall coincide with the exact astrological moment of the blue moon at 9:49 a.m. Eastern Time to take greatest advantage of its energy. It is our hope that this first oracle, facilitated by Reverend Don Lewis, will be followed by as many oracles as possible, so that the dead may be given as full a voice as possible. We hope that you will join us that we may mourn together. Let us mourn, let us mourn, let us mourn. Blessing from the Most Reverend Donald Lewis High Corral, First Priest and Chancellor, Correllian Tradition, Vox Correllianus, Aputang Lauliwanag, Member of Triad Union, and Most Reverend Stephanie Leon Neal, First Priestess, Correllian Tradition, Vox Correlliana. So this is the announcement that I want to share to you, that indeed the starting this year we have so many dilemma that happened into our land, and the pandemic have changed the world, not only that individual that been infected by the coronavirus, but also everyone of us who are living, and even our economy has been affected. So this day on October 31st by 9 a.m. on the Eastern Time in the US, we invite you to tune in to us. And as we conduct this ritual of healing by releasing out all the negativity, by washing it with our own tears by morning. So until then, may you all blessed be peace. Mayari na pag-asatin. And thank you for listening at Apos Layer.